Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020, and today is July 18th, 2020. Listen, you know, I'm just a little perplexed by a couple things. It's like, okay, I understand Nick got fired. I understand that he said some things that he felt about certain people that did certain things to, black people, and how they're less than because of their skin. I got a snippet of, what he was talking about. Okay, so he gets fired for that. Then Tamar Braxton, she allegedly overdoses because I guess some of those same people are kind of cheating her out of what she feels that she's worth, even though she filled out a contract, whatever. So she doesn't get fired, but she tries to end it because a trailer is sent out or something like that. Can you guys help me understand that one, because I'm real perplexed about why would you end it because of a trailer going on? Remember what I said in the other video, that she's just a little too extra? That's just too much unwanted attention that doesn't need to be given. Does that make sense? Am I being too rash in thinking or saying that? Because I just feel like that's a total, it's not even a cop out. It's like, when a little kid doesn't get what they want, they pout and they stump away or whatever. It just, I can't even compare as to who does that. Because you don't get what you want, you commit, or I'm not, you play games. I'll just say that. This is a game that, this is not cute. Again, I don't feel sorry for her, because you're playing games for attention, that, for your new reality show, and, for the network or whatever, but you don't use your life to, get attention or whatever. This is just, I'm just, I can't condone this type of behavior. The same way I can't condone, the girls at the airports beating up people. There's just some behaviors I can't condone. And this to me is not a mental issue. This is I'm Tamar Braxton. If you don't do what I say, well, I'm gonna do something to get you back. That's just not. It's not cute. Something. Kids do stuff and they think it's cute. No, this is not cute. This is like a child's mentality. Anyway, so that's Tamar. Okay, and then you have the communities, the LGBTQ community, and then people say things about them the way they feel, but then um the people who say their opinions, then what they say, then afterwards they're considered anti that community. So, okay, so that's okay. So we got Nick, we got Ken, then we got people, and then you have people who are anti darker skin, and they want to, like, I was gonna say exterminate, but I don't know, detest, get rid of, kill, belittle, brutalize, whatever. So, and then you have different races are who are they're discriminating against us, but then when they are discriminated against them, they want to cry for wolf. Like, so what is all going on? What is all going on? So if we state our opinions about what the truth, not even opinions. If we state fact, okay, not our opinions, but fact. If you have a fact, what's the definition of fact? I don't know what the definition of fact. I could go look it up or whatever. I'm just gonna give mine. So if if you state fact, where's the apology? Okay, so if I say black people like watermelon, is that a fact or is that an opinion? Is that a stereotype or is that an opinion? Which one is it? But in saying that, is that derogatory towards black people? But what if black people do like watermelon? What if black people do like fried chicken? So I'm black. I do like watermelon. I do like fried chicken. Okay, so what if I say white people, they don't really know how to season their food? Okay, is that fact or fiction or is that stereotypical? I'm trying to think of, it was a lady on Facebook and she got really upset because she was, saying that potato salad or whatever. We know white people don't really, they make potato salad different than black people do. They want to put raisins and all this other stuff or whatever. We don't really do that. So, um, so is it factual that, that they don't put seasonings in or they don't like to put blend? I know I went to London and let me tell you, London is a very diverse city, but the places that I went to, and they had the food or whatever, it tasted like this. Bleached cardboard paper. That's exactly what the food. Fish and chips. I don't know how you can make fish and chips taste like that, but they did it. I'm just saying. But now when I went to Brick Lane in London, with the Indians or whoever does the food there, it was the best food I've ever had. So, okay, so let me get a banana. Okay, Asian people can't drive. Is that a fact or fiction? Or is it a stereotype or whatever? Now, there are a lot of young, young Asian guys who all think that they're in the Fast and Furious in my city. Saturday night, Friday night, they all, ride their little souped up cars or whatever. But I'm talking about like, and this is the ones that are, I can't say it, the ones that are newly immigrated to this country. I was going to say something else, but I don't want to, fresh off the, no, I'm not going to say that. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Mexicans. Do Mexicans, is it true that, Mexicans live like 10 to 20 people in a house? I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Now, is it fact or fiction? Is it white people, Mexicans, Asians? Who else? I mean, there's a whole bunch of stereotypes. Okay, let's go over the LGBT community. Is it true? Let me see. What do people say about LGBT community? Okay, let's just say gay men. Okay, is it true that transgender, see, I don't, whatever, transgender women, right? Is it true that okay, is it true that they are jealous of cisgender women? Is that true? Is that fact? Is opinion? Is that stereotypical? Do they have it out for us or whatever? You see what I'm saying? So if I say all that, so who do I have to apologize to someone because I just stated stereotypes or facts or no, I'm not saying that those are my opinions. Those are just, do I have to apologize to the black community for saying that, black people like chicken and watermelon, which I do. I am black. So I don't have no problems eating watermelon. I will clear out watermelon in front of anybody, in front of Jesus himself, in front of the Obamas, the Trumps, the Pelosi's, the Bill Gates, the Jeff, what's Jeff's name? Anyway, I will screw some watermelon up and look at it and be like, you want some? You want some? I have no problems with that. I absolutely have no problems. No, you will never have me saying, oh, I can't eat that because they're going to say, that stereotypical thing that, black people like watermelon. I do. I'm black. I do. Or, so, what is it? So, when does it become factual, stereotypical, opinionated opinions, or derogatory, condescending, you know, where, what part of the scale from factual all the way to derogatory and condescending where it needs an apology? Like, where on the spectrum or the scale, like factual, stereotypical, opinionated, pretty condescending, discriminatory. Oh, yeah, discriminatory. I forgot about that. It needs an apology. Like, so from here down here, it needs a apology. So on this side it needs apology. On this side it doesn't. Right? I don't. You tell me. You tell me. I just want to know exactly where on the scale did Nick say, what he said that needed an apology. Like, where on the scale did Tamar find, whatever they said about her in that trailer that she felt that she needed to take her life, if she needed to take her life? Like, explain to me, because I'm just confused. I'm just confused. If an actor says the N word that's not black, he needs to apologize for his job. No. But if you see a white woman who's calling the cops on a little child because she's selling water, it's not the little child that has the issue. It's the white woman who's calling cops on a 3-year-old who's not doing anything. If you see a man with his wife and kids, I found out that was his wife and kids, getting shot, he was unarmed, it's not the man's fault. It's not his wife or his kids' fault. It's whoever is shooting, whether they wear a badge and they're getting paid and they work for the government or the city or what. You guys got to understand. Now, we're very sensitive because we're still getting treated like fifth class citizens as black people, even though we built the country, as I said in almost every video that I've made regarding these issues. Like, you can't blame us for being us and getting persecuted for I don't know what. For what? What are we what is the fear? What is the issues about us being us? We're not doing nothing any more than anyone else. Actually, we're doing less. We're doing less. Considering everything that has happened to us in the past 800 years. But it's not even the past 800 years, because it's still happening in 220. Help me understand what I don't get. Put it in a paragraph, put it in a comment, put it in the Constitution, put it in the reparations, put it in something, because we cannot continue to apologize for something that is facts. I'm not talking about Nick in particular. I'm not talking about Tamar in particular. I'm not talking about, whoever's talking about the Asians or the LGBTQ community or the whites or the Mexicans or whatever. I'm just talking about in general. We can only take so much. You got little people crying over because they lost $1 million. Fuck you. You lost $1 million. I could care less if you lost $1 million, because there's a million people out here who don't have a dollar. I don't even know if that was a correlated statement. I don't care. That's just how I felt, so I'm going to put it. All right, let me get off because I'm going on tangents. They don't even make sense. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.